Wine, Kalo K, EIE best friends. What's up? What's happening? What's the vibe today? Oh, my gum's showing out. I'm so sorry. Okay. Welcome Black for my BFFs. Black is for expansion. You already know the vibes. I hope y'all don't mind me coming on here fresh face because I did not feel like putting on any makeup, lashes, or none of that. But that's y'all vibe right now, Aries, because of the simple fact that even though physically we are in the season of spring. I'm like, what season are we in? Energetically, from a sidereal perspective, from your soul perspective, you are in the season of winter because it's your birthday month. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my Aries babies. Happy birthday to you. I can't sing, but for real, happy birthday. So, getting into the video, okay? This obviously is the Aries spring horoscope, but this is also your birthday horoscope because, see, as you know, just like the sun travels the world and whatever, or the earth travels around the sun for a whole 12 months, you have traveled around the world, energetically a whole 12th month. You went through all 12 of your houses and you are now at the final stage or beginning stages of your house of going back around the world energetically, going back around through your Akashic records, through all 12 houses. So technically, from an energetic perspective, you are in your winter season because it's your birthday month, so with that being said, winter season is all about detoxing, right? So pretty much that's where your soul is at. That's where you are at in a higher vibration. And with you having so much masculine energy, because Aries is so full of masculine energy and it's in your divine feminine energy, meaning your emotional body, your collective message is pretty much to really pay attention to how you move, because Aries energy and masculine energy is all about leadership. But because you are from a higher perspective, are going to be detoxing and then physically rebirthing the things that you've detoxed, but from a healthier perspective, catch my vibes, then you really have to pay attention to where your emotions for this season, for this month, all the way into the end of spring. You have to pay attention to your emotions because, see, your emotions is what builds your beliefs. Your emotions is what builds your navigates how you think, and it navigates how you act, react, and as well as act and respond to the world. Your emotional body, which is the divine feminine body, So this season, for the rest of spring, really pay attention to who and what you're emotionally investing your energy in and why, and if it's really giving. Giving support, giving you life, speaking life into you, uplifting you energetically or not. Or I'm hearing that song, some, or no, it's some, I don't know. I saw it. Never mind. Cause I'm killing the hits. I am killing the hits. But anywho's, look down below in the description area, for the pals. There are 3 pals down there. Also to get a little bit of understanding of who I am and the purposes of my channel, because I did not introduce myself. For those of you who are new, I am a real journey in these social media streets, the rare black alicorn, and I talk all about life contracts. Why? Because I believe we are all chosen. I believe that all of us, you already know, you're here on my channel watching me, but all of us are here to raise awareness in some type of way, shape, or form. Why? Because you have a soul, and your soul came down here to have a human experience. Why? Because you represent, in the physicality of it all, a certain aspect, a certain energetic aspect of subconsciousness that has to be brought into the light, into the conscious realm, our realm, out of the dark. But the thing is that you can't do it in a healthy way if you do not know what is going on within yourself. As above, so below. As it is within, it is throughout. Right? So anyway, catch the vibes down below. Also, there's 3 piles, because at the end of the day, nobody's built the same. Even if you are in the same zodiac sign, every Aries is not the same because of your sidereal moon placements, or your moon placements, period. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoy. Thank you for picking me as your reader, and I will see you in your piles. Bye, Aries friend. Okay, pile 1 friends, let's clear the energy real quick, because I forgot to do that at the beginning of the video. I should have warned you guys, so apologies. So, with that being said, my pile 1 Aries friends, I see a lot of balance coming to you this season. You're pretty much in the gist of it, because spring has already started. The reason why it's coming to you is because right now I see a lot of hermit energy with this 9 of Cups right here. With the 9 of Cups, because I see you going in to fight a lot of things that were, I'm saying, like temporary, a lot of tower moments. If you are not focused on that right now, this is your message from your higher self, asking you to start focusing on that, to bring that in, because a lot of y'all mindset is you reliving right now unhealthy contracts. I see a lot of unhealthy contracts. Not saying that it's like, super toxic, but I'm seeing like small things right now. Like maybe you're wanting, oh wow, the light just changed and illuminated. So that's a message for somebody. Yes, right now, because my phone never did that before. So right now, my pile 1 Aries friends, I'm seeing that a lot of you are like things that we probably do not take too seriously. Like maybe you're wanting to lose weight, maybe you're wanting just something where you're wanting to, like, maybe a promotion at your job, things like that. But I see a lot of self-love and a lot of balance and stuff with this Star of David right here, because it's a 6-point star, and that's all about balance, being balanced and protected. And it's also always, whenever this card comes out, it always gives me Gemini vibes, which is the masculine version of yin yang energy, and Gemini is ruled by air energy. So that to me is giving off the vibes that as far as your mind is balanced, both in your emotional body and your mental body. Why? Because you're starting to invest in yourself. You're not going with the okie doke anymore, especially with the Knight of Coins coming out in your reading. I'm seeing a lot of you, I just heard the word demolish. I'm demolishing anything and everything that is not true to me. Why? Because with this self-love card that came out, and it came out upright, you're sending out the energy that you're accepting responsibility for your own life. No, it's you who will get you where you want to go. No one else, period. What's this in reverse? It says always have your own, so you don't end up in a relationship you can't afford to leave. Yeah, so like I said, I see a lot of you all pushing out things that just are not true to you. It could, but like I said, it's going to come across more so as minor things that it's like, okay, like for example, New Year's resolution. Everybody has New Year's resolutions, but how often do you see people actually stay true? A best example, like I mentioned, is like probably exercising, eating healthier eating habits, being more organized. What else? Being more organized, just cleaning things up. That's what I'm saying. And I could relate, friend, because I have my Aries, my moon sign is in Aries. I'm an Aries new moon, but in my tropical birth chart. So, and in my Pisces new moon, I'm a Pisces new moon in my sidereal birth chart. So, I'll just be all over the place. So I definitely can relate. And that's something that I'm definitely working on right now as well for myself, is learning how to be more organized and things like that. Eight of Cups right here, equal reciprocity and love. Everything starts within the mind. As above, so below. Two of Cups right here. That's Empress energy. I know for some of y'all, traditionally, most tarot readers will tell you that the twos are ruled by the high priestess, but my higher self, I have to go with what my higher self told me, my soul told me, and the twos are actually ruled by the Empress energy. So for my readings, when you see a two fall out, that's Empress energy, friend. Because of the simple fact that the Empress, she rules air and earth energy, because you have to understand what you're creating above in your mind, so that way you can nurture it throughout and below. You catch my vibes? So with that being said, friend, right here you have self-love. This fell out on top of each other. And it says, stop letting yourself be deceived. Get your emotions under control. You are worthy. Trust and believe. And then up under that, it says, I tried, you didn't. I'm done. Have fun. So yeah, I see a lot of people, my Power One Aries, this season, I see a lot of you just leaving old, unhealthy habits, behind, and moving forward in your journey, no matter what that is in life. Just healthier relationships within yourself, healthier ways of managing your money, healthier ways of how you interact with families and friends, just healthy, just an all over balance. That's what I see. Just a lot of balance, because there's a lot of nines, there's a lot of eights, there's a lot of twos, and cup energy. That's all about love, commitments. Cups is all about love and commitments, marriages. What are you committing yourself to? So the goals that you are setting right now, I see that balancing out and you overcoming them and actually accomplishing your goals with this lust card coming out in reverse. So remember, that you are protected, but as I always mention, you are the creator of your life. So in order to do that, you have to pay attention to where you are mentally and as well emotionally sending your energy. Are you sending your energy into productive, progressive, healthier things, or getting yourself organized? For example, like for me, I want to get up earlier in the morning because I have children, so I want to make sure I'm dressed, like completely dressed, makeup done, everything before they get up. But my hard spot is going to bed on time, because I could get into bed, but then it takes me a while to relax and go to sleep. So I too can relate. Like I said, even though my Aries moon is in my tropical chart, at the end of the day, I can relate. Let's see what your Kali Ma message is. It says, chaos will give way to the higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. As Blue Tara looks to your right, gazing toward the future, she sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. Oh my goodness. Somebody has hiccups. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny now unfolding for you. And then you also have a message that says you are forging your authentic path. In support of that, you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. To live a spiritually and creatively directed life takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Remember that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and every blessing. Trust in what you are born to accomplish. Yes. So with these cards facing to the right, as you can see, that tells me that this is either something that you are starting to work on, and you're writing out your plan, getting organized, and or this is a message that you need to start working on this. Get organized wherever you need to get organized, especially with all this blue. The dark blues is like your subconscious mind, especially with the green and the lily flowers. This is all about growing in your subconscious realm, and then orange, solar, is that solar plexus or sacral? I can't remember. But at the end of the day, it's your lower chakras. So it's all about creativity. And how are you creating it, and how are you protecting it? Because you see this God right here, how are you protecting your mind? Are you covering yourself? Because he's wearing a cloth over his head and he has his armor. So are you protecting your mind? Pretty much, I'm seeing here in your reading, there's a lot of things that are hidden, with this Knight of Coins. That's what I just saw. A lot of things that could be hidden that you need to address. Maybe some fears that you need to face, which is why you're being asked right now to go ahead and get your game plans. Because once you have your game plan together, then you can move forward much more healthier in accomplishing your goals. So that way you can finish calling that balance in and really truly finish creating your Nine of Cups. And because you are so focused, when you're protected, it's not just saying, oh, okay, like we all know we're protected, but you also have to do your end of the to protect yourself. That's how I always looked at the world, because we always say, oh, God protects me. God protects me. But God has so many kids. That's just like anybody who has so many kids. When you have so many kids, you can't just protect them all at the same time on a healthy, equal level. They have to take responsibility for themselves as well. But you have to train them to be able to be responsible. And that's kind of pretty much where we are at in life. That's the whole purpose of life. Learning how to uphold our end of the stick, So that way, not only do we know that we're protected because we are God's children, but at the same time, you have to do your part, in order to protect yourself, because God can only do but so much. Yes, even though God is all powerful, but at the end of the day, you have to protect yourself as well. You can't just go around all willy-nilly and do what you want when you want and think there won't be consequences. It's pretty much what I'm saying, and which is why things happen the way they happen, but like I said, I see a lot of growth for you this season. I see you in the middle of everything right now with us being in the middle of spring. I see that you are pretty much at the point where, or you're being called to really start to pay attention to what equals what. Like if I do this, then I know this will happen. Really start to apply your cognitive skills into what you're doing at this time. That's what I'm seeing you're being pulled to. So that's all I have for you, my Power One friends. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope this gives you a little insight as far as what's going on inside you energetically and where you're going or where you could go if you so choose. But that's your reading. I'm sending you peace, love, and bliss. Remember to vibe high today by loving on yourself more and healthier, because you are the creator of your life per your vibe. Energy goes where energy flows. Remember that always. Catch my vibe. Since you're still here, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, friend, because obviously we're friends now, Bless. I thank you for watching, and I hope you understand your vibe more, and I'll see you in either the next video or the astro realms. Bye. Hi, Pal 2 Aries friends. Let's clear the energy. Oh, please, if you have headphones on, you might want to take them down or lower them, but I'm not going to tap hard. All right. Okay, Pal 2 Aries. I see for this spring, like I said, we are in the middle of spring, but I see that you have a lot of good things coming to you in the physical realm. Because of there's so much water and coins and stuff. The coins came out. So there's a lot of good things, a lot of high vibrational awakenings coming up. A lot of realizations that you're going to come into about what's going on. Something is going to reveal itself. But I do see some blockages because this is the Seven of Cups right here. But I do see some blockages with this Fool card coming out in reverse, but once you get over the blockage, a whole new aspect of life is going to open up with you, with the universe. And also with the 10 of coins, you are definitely stepping into your power, stepping into your energy, but there are some things that you need to clear out just because you have connect with water. Now that, of course, could mean from a physical perspective that you just need to probably go do some cleansing, drink some more water. But from a higher level, as far as from the mind's aspect, from a mental perspective, it's saying that you need to really focus on your emotional body. That's what I get here. And especially with family connections, how do you nurture yourself? Because the feminine energy is all about how do you nurture, how do you connect and nurture with your family? It's a nurturing energy. So I'm seeing a lot of feminine energy, and especially with you having your Aries and your moon. So your higher self is really pushing you to pay attention to your emotions. That's what I'm seeing here overall, which is probably why this Fool card came out in reverse, because you might be the type where you don't pay attention to your emotional body, your emotions, especially with this card coming out. It says stop fooling yourself in a relationship. You're just wasting time. And to me, I see dark blue birds. These dark blue birds, what are these, toucans or something? I don't know. No, parakeets. Toucans or parakeets. I can't remember which one. It's one of the two. Toucans or parakeets or cockatoos. They all look the same to me, and I can't keep up with which one is which because they all have the same type of beak. But as you can see, it says stop fooling yourself in a relationship. You're just wasting time. And in reverse, it says, do you have patience to love yourself? So yeah, I'm seeing that your blockage and stuff, as far as why you haven't seen the progress that you're wanting to see in life in the physical. In your physical aspect of life, is because of the simple fact that you're emotionally putting your energy into things that aren't fulfilling to you, and it's your higher self trying to tell you, hey, you need to wake up and pay attention to what you're actually investing your time and your energy in. Is it actually bringing you love? Is it actually bringing you peace? Especially with these goddesses. These are all feminine goddesses. It makes me think of the higher realms with the purple and the blue goddess, and then our lower realms, like what are we going through emotionally and the physicality of things, as well as what are we grounding, because she's brown. She came out upright, and she says she arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which can create true happiness. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of good fortune is predicted. Yeah, I'm seeing, like I said, I'm seeing that you're surrounded. I don't want to say this, but I mean, it just popped in my head. But you are surrounded by, I don't really want to say negative people and stuff, but it's coming off like as just not supportive energy is what I'm saying. It's not really adding to you as you should, but you also have to pay attention to what you're doing to be connected to that, so we got to remember that. The next message says a process of profound and enduring transformation is leading you toward a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but you will emerge renewed and released. You are blessed to experience a new life within this lifetime. And in reverse, this goddess came out and she says, we may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preferences, yet to trust in divine timing alleviates stress and fosters a more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end and a new dawn shall arise. So because this came out in reverse, this is like your higher self sending this message down to you. That's how sometimes I take reversals. That's how it's coming through. But right now, because like she said, you know, you want certain things to work out a certain way, because I'm seeing a lot of physical stuff going on here. Like your focus really on the physical and you're not understanding why you're not attaining your goals. You're seeing you're due to have big shifts coming with this 10 of Pentacles coming out, and then the reverse and upright. It's coming. You just have to awaken yourself, awaken your emotional body with this 7 of Cups. But that's you paying attention to where you're emotionally putting your energy, and I just heard draining your energy with this Fool of Cards. You know, it's like you're fighting this change to come in. You know, you're fighting this with this embrace of your inner gypsy at the bottom of the connect with family. It's all about you. It says freedom, fun, music. So find out what works for you. Overall, I'm hearing you need to figure out what brings you peace and harmony, things that's genuine, you know. And the only way to do that is to go through your mind, you know, figure out what works for you, what actually is bringing you true genuine peace, and what's not, what's taking it away from you, you know. Like for example, you might enjoy watching TV, but you might spend hours watching TV instead of actually sitting down relaxing. So it's you know, like when it's time to go to bed, then you are up late at night watching your favorite shows or whatnot. Then you wake up the next day to go to work and you're just tired. So it's like you're being counterproductive. Even though you're doing something that you like and that you enjoy, it's like you're indulging in it too much. That's what I'm seeing. You're indulging in something too much. Because like I said, even though this card says she arrests the negative energy, I didn't really pick up on like any bad energy, like it's juju or anything like that. It was more so like just things that aren't truly supportive to you. That's what I'm seeing right here. Things that you deserve, but it's like you're blocking it because of the simple fact that it's a little things you need to awaken yourself to, so that way you could open new doors in your world, friend. You know, like this card says, stop fooling yourself in a relationship. You're just wasting time. And in reverse, it says, do you have patience to love yourself? So it's like you're actually doing things that are supposed to be productive and to push you in the right way. That's what I'm seeing, you know. So it's like you with this 10 of coins, it's like it's like you have your foot halfway in and halfway out, you know, type of energy. That's what I'm seeing right here. You have your foot halfway in, halfway out. Like you're doing things that's productive, you're doing things that's positive, but it's like you're overindulging in some things and you're doing way more that's actually hurting you more so than helping you. So you need to actually figure out what to ground and what to relax on, what to wash away from. Pay attention to how you feel, not just mentally, but emotionally. Emotionally. Figure out your emotional intelligence, and as well as confirmation. I have a notification from my phone that just went off. I don't know if y'all heard it. It's like da 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 da, you know. So that's a message from your higher self, like an angel little call, like da 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 da. Pay attention. But also, as I was saying, pretty much I'm seeing that at this time, as you're being pulled to really detox the unhealthy tiny habits, the things to pay attention to, what's actually supporting you, because remember, you're Aries energy, you're Aries moon energy. So therefore, you're always on that go time. You know, I'm on go. That's what I heard. because you're a lot of masculine energy, like heavy masculine energy. And you have to remember, sometimes with Aries energy, I can speak for myself. We move forward without thinking, because my moon sign is in Aries too, but it's in my tropical card. So I could definitely understand. You move forward. It's like you get a big idea, and it's like, and it's good. It's a good idea. And it is a solid idea. It's not like you just go with just anything that sounds good. It's a solid idea and stuff that you know will work, but it's just you didn't do the proper research for yourself to make it fit you. Not saying that you didn't look into anything, but you to actually pay attention if this is working for you, and to pay attention to when it's not, and to make sure you pay attention to when to tweak it and how to tweak it, to pretty much learning how to go with your flow and not on somebody else's flow of things. I just heard on my time. I want to be on my time, not your time. This my time. I just heard not demon time, my time. Yeah, because it's toxic. It's not toxic like that, but it can be toxic, because at the end of the day, I'm saying, like, this season, this spring season, you're being pushed to stop operating in the ways that are convenient for you. Oh, and this for some reason stuck out to me. Redirection. There's something better for you. A closed door is an open door elsewhere. Pull from the top. Pull from the top, not from the bottom. Yeah, royalty and reverse. Remember who you are, walk in your power. Yeah, remember, like I always tell people, you are the creator of your life. You are the creator of your life, but you only know what you're creating. But you have to educate yourself on and actually pay attention to what it is you are creating. Because we are high vibrational energetic beings. We create things, and sometimes things happen in our life, or things don't work out the way we intended to, only because we are, at this point in time, a lot of us are not understanding our own minds, our own mental bodies, our own emotional bodies, educating ourselves on our own emotional intelligence, and understanding how energy actually works, So with that being said, that's your reading, pal, to Aries friend, for your spring. I hope this has helped you. I'm sending you peace, love, and bliss. Remember to vibe high today by loving on yourself more and healthier, because you are the creator of your life per your vibe. Remember, energy goes where energy flows. Since you're still here, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, because obviously we're friends now. Bless. Thank you for watching. I hope you understand your vibe more, and I'll see you either in the next video or the astral realms. Bye. Hi, Pal 3 Aries friends. Welcome to your reading. Okay, if you have headphones on or whatever, you might want to turn the volume down for a second, because I am going to clear the energy for your reading. But I'm not going to tap it hard. All right, Pal 3. All right, so this is what I'm seeing for you as far as your spring winter season for the year, actually, or for this season. Your higher self is definitely wanting to let you know that you focus a lot on the physical aspects of your life, and right now, the lesson that you're currently going through for this season is to learn how to respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, relax. I'm seeing a lot of swords and a lot of pentacles, which represents a lot of fixed masculine energy whenever this pops up. And it's all based upon you. It's like you use your experiences to make you use your experiences, like we all do, to make your decisions. But the thing is that with you having Aries as your zodiac sign and your sidereal moon, it's like it's giving me the energy of, I heard the word pop off, like pop off, pop off. And your higher self is letting you know with this Hermit in reverse that you need to start going within. Like everything what's that saying? It's like you are bigger than what you know, you're smarter than you're aware, and you're something else positive that they say. When I saw the Hermit in reverse, the Queen of Cups, and then the Four of Cups. I mean, not the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, as you can see and stuff. But by me saying the Queen of Cups, it's like you need to start, regardless if you're physically a man or a woman, it's like you have to step into your queendom of who you are, like just recognizing yourself emotionally, because right now you're blocking that. You don't see anything past the physical. And it's like, especially with this being you're in the heart of the Aries season and of your birthday month. It's like right now, it's like you're trying to, I'm seeing somebody in like their stage 2 of cognition, which is where you start to look at the world, look at life, and you're trying to put 2 and 2 together so that way it could equal 4, stability. You see what I'm saying? Catch my vibes. But it's like the world, the God, that's what I heard. God, your higher self, how you relate to the world as far as source and creation and yourself, you know, they're trying to let you know, like, hey, we're giving you the answers through your physical experiences, but you don't see it that way, you know, with this Four of Cups coming out and stuff, because you don't know how to use that information, which is why the Nine of Cups, Hermit, came out in reverse. It's like, oh, well, I don't know, you don't know how to do that just as of yet. So your higher self is like, hey, in order to do that, you have to understand your emotional body. You have to study how your thoughts create your emotions, and as well as how your emotions steer your thoughts, which is why you also receive the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Whenever I see pages, it's all about childlike energy, because it's like it's kind of like aces, but it's like you're just now learning, especially with this Page of Swords coming out. It's like if you're not doing that as of yet, that's what your higher self is wanting you to know. Like, in order to actually understand how to solve your problems in life, your challenges, your obstacles and stuff, first you have to give respect to the physicality of everything by knowing that at the end of the day, whatever happens in your life, you know, it's meant for you to, which is why this Ace of Pentacles came out in reverse. It's meant to, what's it saying? It's meant for you to learn. It's not meant to hurt you, or something like that. That saying is, it's not meant to hurt you. It's also, you can learn the lessons so that way you can move forward in life and detox the bad-ish out of your life so you can move forward. That way you can start grounding yourself a lot healthier, as opposed to unhealthy, where where your physical experiences, even if it's a good physical experience, understand the spiritual connection behind this soul contract. So that's what your higher self is wanting you to know. Ground, focus on your end goal, let nothing throw you off. That's what I got a lot from that. And also this self-love at the bottom of the deck, it says, do not fear of being left alone. Instead of jumping into another relationship, use the time to self-reflect and heal. Yeah, when I saw, as I said earlier, when I was pulling your cards, I heard pop off-ish. It's like you're doing something, like you, like you are a true blue Aries. You know, I just found somebody, like, it don't matter. If something comes your way and it's not fair and stuff, you handle it. You are very guarded. You are very guarded. But your higher self is like, hey, you know, this is not meant to hurt you. You definitely, I'm also getting the vibes with this, respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, and relax. I'm definitely getting as well that you have, a lot of physical things going on. It could be people, it could be situations, but a lot of physical things going on that you just really need to let go and detox yourself from, because it's affecting you, especially when you see that it's affecting you in a negative way. But it's like you're holding on, because at the end of the day, you don't see it that way, because I'm hearing that's not how I was brought up. I wasn't brought up to think of life as like you were probably taught life is lessons, life has lessons and things like that, but not from a higher perspective where you learn how to use and utilize it all by using your emotional body, like really sitting down and taking a look at how things affect you. Let's look at your Kali Ma cards, because as you can see, these cards are facing to the left, which means that these are current past life or past soul contracts, however you want to look at it, lessons that you're currently going through. And then we have this one at the bottom of the deck. So we'll start off with this one, which is facing upright, which means this is present energy. So it says, it takes strength of spirit not to override inner knowing with social pressures or an inhumane expectation for constant performance. Trust in the shifting cycles to give yourself what you need for well-being. No being benefits when you are at odds with yourself. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your being now. That kind of goes also too with the this card, as it said, do not fear of being left alone. Instead of jumping into another relationship, use the time to self-reflect and heal. Because when I was reading this card, I heard tradition. Like your soul is trying to teach you to get out of doing things in the traditional way, getting out of certain mindsets where it's like, respectfully saying, I'm just thinking of somebody who grew up in a house where it was a lot of masculine energy, a lot of yelling, not saying that they were yelling like arguing, but everybody was like very super like, like, yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie, respectfully saying, it was like hood, like being in the hood household, like somebody that got it from the mud type thing, where you have to like really be the type of person to be in people's spaces and very territorial and stand your ground. That's like what this energy is giving off. And so that way you get your respect, and your higher self is trying to show you like, this is not, you're hurting yourself more than but like it's creating more stress, which is too why it's hard for you to see life in a different, like your life as far as using what you go through in the physical aspect of our lives, like what we actually see, feel, and hear. You have to remember that at the end of the day, us being multi-dimensional, high vibrational beings, because we have a soul who came down here to have a human experiences, all we're doing is reliving soul contracts, so that way we could learn to be better, do better, move healthier, move wiser. Because at the end of the day, all of us is trying in some type of way, shape, or form is get to the bag, and however you look at that, connect with God. However you do it, it doesn't matter what religion you practice, or don't even practice. At the end of the day, you trying to connect to God. You trying to be rich in your own version of whatever you consider rich is. But at the end of the day, you want to be stable, and you want to make sure you have enough money. Not saying you got to be buku rich, but you want to make sure you have enough money and you're able to take care of yourself. And if you got family. Okay, big apologies, Aries Pile 3 friends. The video had cut off, and I do not remember what I said. I did check on where it cut off at, but I don't remember what I went, because I was going in, like really giving some more information. But overall, your message from your higher self as far as this season to flow with your contracts more is to just overall pay attention to your emotional state of being, how things are affecting you. When you experience something that's blocking you, don't look at it from just a physical aspect. Also acknowledge the blessing that is sending you, so you don't continue to get your block your Ace of Pentacles, you know, your new beginnings in a physical sense, because right now I see a lot of gamma brainwaves. Gamma brainwaves is the brainwave in our minds that is the part of us that sends down the resolutions. But because if you have a lot of chaotic energy in your mind, meaning like you're always thinking, or you're overthinking, or you're in your daydreaming a lot, you're always dreaming, but at the end of the day you're not present and actually interacting with your present, with your physical experiences the way you need to, and understanding it, it's going to create, and co-create a lot of confusion, mental confusion, because when somebody does something to you, and or you experience something that you don't like, you're not going to see it the way others see it. Like, I'm just seeing somebody who just respectfully saying wants to start connecting with their emotions more, expressing their emotions more. Not saying you gotta go boo-hoo and cry all over people's shoulders, but just start talking to yourself. Have a lot more inner self-talk. Do some journaling if you're into journaling, or just talk to yourself in your mind, talk to yourself in the mirror, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, you need to start to have a lot of self-conversations, because that's you praying. That's a form of praying, and that's you also talking to your higher self. Trying to figure things out, and then listen to what is coming back to you mentally and emotionally that you that's peaceful. Also pay attention to you got to really pay attention to the emotions that's peaceful, because remember, energy overall, period, is very subtle, even when it's coming across as aggressive and stuff. Because if you're not aware of how energy works, especially your energy, then you're going to miss the messages that your higher self and God of your understanding is telling you, you know. So you got to really pay attention to your mental thoughts and stuff, because at the end of the day, we have to remember that we are the ones who block ourselves, period, you know, based upon the decisions and choices we make, you know. Because if you making a decision, and it's not healthy, it's going to affect you mentally, where you have bad thoughts. It's going to affect you physically, where eventually you'll start to feel physically sick. And then it's going to affect you emotionally, because you're going to feel bad, either anger, frustration, irritation. When you experience things like that, you are in an emotional deficit. You are at a point in time where you are in your lesson season. You're in a season of lessons, or you're just experiencing a lesson that's to help you elevate, and it's time to close that door. That's overall what your higher self is trying to tell you to learn this year, and to start now. And then that way, once you ground that type of focus, then you'll be able to move forward the rest of your year a lot more healthier, a lot more cleaner. Why? Because you started to show your self-respect, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. And you gave yourself an opportunity to relax, because see, now you've calmed your brain. And if you calmed your brain, aka your mind, then you've also have calmer emotions. You're not worried about anything. Catch my vibe? All right, but that's all I have for you, Pile 3 friends. I hope the reading has helped you. I'm sending you peace, love, and bliss. Remember to vibe high today by loving on yourself more and healthier, because you are the creator of your life per your vibe. Remember, energy goes where energy flows. Since you're still here, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, because obviously we're friends right now. If you're not my friend already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Bless. I thank you for watching. I hope you understand your vibe more, and I see you in the ethers or the next video. All right. Peace. Bye.